Today I'm going to be doing my April favourites. I know in my last video I said I wasn't sure if I was going to do one or not, but I've just watched everybody else's and I really like doing them and I really like watching them, so I wanted to do one. I didn't do a March favourites because that was on my MIA month, but to be honest, a lot of what I kind of love from April I was loving in March as well, so it's kind of a joint one I guess, but there you go. So I'm just going to jump straight in because I've got quite a few things to show you. I'm going to start with skincare, and the one skincare product that I've been loving throughout March and April, not February, is the Kiehl's Hydro Plumping Retexturizing Serum Concentrate. This is basically a serum, but it's for more sort of dehydrated skin as opposed to dry skin, and there is a difference which I have discovered in the past couple of months. At the beginning of March I was quite ill and it played absolute havoc with my skin, and my skin went from being quite oily to having loads of dry patches, which was very unlike my skin ever, and I tried moisturising creams but they just exacerbated the oil in my skin, and I tried lots of different things that just didn't seem to want to work. Foundation wasn't going on right, and even my Kiehl's Microblur Skin Perfector Primer, it just wasn't smoothing things. I went into Kiehl's to buy another Microblur Skin Perfector, and they said, is there anything else you're looking for? And I said, well actually you might be able to help, and just kind of explain the problem, and said I'm quite stressed at the moment as well, and I'm quite tired, so it's just kind of making it worse. And he said, I don't have dry skin, I have dehydrated skin, which is apparently quite a common problem for people with oily skin, and he suggested I use a serum as opposed to a moisturising cream, because it's not quite as like thick and creamy and it wouldn't like mess with the oil levels. And honestly, since I've been using this, those dry patches or whatever they are gone. My skin is smooth, it's like soft as silk, and it's just so nice, and it's the first kind of moisturising type product that I've used that I really love and can actually really depend on, and I absolutely love this. It's quite expensive, I think it was about £40, but it is just completely worth it, and you only need like the tiniest amount for it as well, so I think it will last me quite a while. But yeah, I really love that. Hair care wise, I have two products. The first one is a brush, and it is the wet brush, which I know a few people have gone on about before, and I was always kind of like, it's a brush, how can a brush make that much difference? And I used it a few times and just didn't really see anything, and what I've actually started doing with this is using it in, I was kind of using it as like a detangler. It didn't really do much for me in that respect. However, I've started using it in the shower. When I put conditioner on my hair, I then brush it through with this. Basically just distributes the conditioner so well, and I've noticed such a difference in the quality of my hair since I started doing that. Before it was just a case of like put a bit on, mixing it with my hands and hoping for the best. Since I've been using this, my hair is just so much softer, it stays like that for longer, and it just feels like it's in really good quality as well. So yeah, I just really love this brush, and I'm really glad I got it. Another hair care product you would have actually seen in my last video, so I haven't had it very long, but it is literally just shot straight into my favourites. It is the Living Proof Prime Style Extender. I've had this for probably over 2 weeks now, just over. I literally couldn't live without it now. It is amazing, and I did not think any product could change my hair this much. Basically, I've always had issues in terms of styles staying in my hair, so if I curled it, the curls would have dropped or become frizzy in like a couple of hours, not really lasting. If I straightened it, it didn't stay straight. I straightened it like 2 days ago and I haven't straightened it since, and it is still like this, and it has been in windy and rainy climates, and it's still just, I just absolutely adore this. It is my new favourite thing in the entire world. It just extends any style that I want to do in terms of like curling or straightening. There, it gets rid of kind of like a frizz. It says weatherproofing, and I scoffed at it at the time, but it is weatherproof against anything. I will obviously see in terms of when I go on holiday if it kind of proofs against the Monica-esque humidity hair. But otherwise, for rain and wind, it is definitely weatherproof, obviously unless your hair gets drenched. But I absolutely love this, and I really want to try some more things from Living Proof, so if you have any suggestions, let me know. Go straight on to makeup now, and there's a few bits and pieces here. I want to start with these two, and these are a couple of the Fit Me products from, or a couple of products from the Fit Me range from Maybelline. I've done a post on these very recently, so I will link that below for you as well. You would have seen these on my kind of mixed beauty haul a few weeks ago. I got these from Fragrance Direct. You can still get the powder in most drugstores, but I haven't seen the bronzer in a while. But I'll talk about the powder first. So this is the Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder. This is in the colour Buff Beige, I believe. And it is just your normal pressed powder. So you've just got this little circle there, and then pop it up and you've got your mirror and a little puff bit. I don't use pressed powder too much because I don't like a really matte effect. However, I've noticed I get quite shiny under my eyes after I put concealer on, so just to help set it I've been using a little bit of this, and then just on my T-zone so I can get slightly oily, just a very light covering, and this is amazing at just keeping it away all day long, all the live long day, and I really like this. I think because it is a coloured powder, it just adds a little bit more coverage as well, so it's a really good touch-up powder too. And it's getting to the point where I want to have one of these in my bag and one of these in my bathroom, because every time I put it in my bag I then forget, and in the morning I'm running around like, where is it? And it's in my bag, so I think I need another one, but I really like this. And then this is the Maybelline Fit Me bronzing powder, and this is in the colour 300S, so I don't know if they do other colours, but it's basically looks a little bit like this. When I first got it I literally thought the colour was an exact match for Benefit Hoola. There are a couple of subtle differences, and I am going to be doing a post comparing the two, so keep an eye out for that. Again, it comes with a little brush and a mirror there, so it's really good if you want it to do touch-ups or anything like that. I just really love using this as like an all-over bronzer, and it has a slightly grey tone to this as well, and it's very matte, so it's also really nice for contouring. I just really like it. I find that it's quite long wearing, it's not quite as pigmented as Hoola, so you can get away with piling it on, and it just really warms my skin tone, which I really love, so I'm really liking those. Keeping on the idea of cheeks, and I have the Max Factor Cream Puff blushes, and I've got this in the colour Gorgeous Berries and Seductive Pink. I have literally just been wearing these on my cheeks past 2 months, very occasionally switching up for one of the Topshop cream blushes, like today I'm wearing Head Over Heels, but otherwise it has been these, and I love these because they just give such a nice highlighted effect. They are so natural as well. I think Seductive Pink is my favourite out of the two, especially as we go more spring, summer-esque, but they're just so long wearing, so pretty, so easy to apply, so natural on the skin as well, and I just really like these, and I want to pick up some more colours, but yeah, I just love. Moving on to eyes, I have one eyeshadow which is the Maybelline Colour Tattoo 24 Hour Effect Leather Effect in the colour Creamy Beige, and I know a few people have raved about this in the past few months. I picked this up in February, and again it's one of those products that just hasn't really left my eyelids in the past 2 months. I'm wearing it today with a slightly different colour over the top, so it makes a really nice base shadow, but also it's really nice just kind of on its own as well. It's just this lovely kind of natural taupey beige colour. Like I said, it looks really nice whether it's on its own or you're pairing it with other colours. Really blendable, really long lasting. Like, this lasts longer than most of my MAC eyeshadows, which is amazing, and it's probably on a par with the Naked 3 palette longevity wise. Really easy to use. I really like this, and it is probably my favourite eyeshadow ever. Also, I am going to add in this, which is the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara, and again I know this has been quite a few people's favourites over the past couple of months. I picked this up at the end of February, I believe, and I did a post of like first impressions on my blog as well, but I love this. The only thing I'm not quite sure about is the packaging. I'm not a big fan of the packaging. I just think it's quite big and bulky, and this has gotten so grubby already. But the mascara itself has literally not left my lashes in the past 2 months again. I'm going to repeat that over and over again. But I really like this. It has such a really nice effect because it does both length and volume, but it doesn't make your lashes look like they're fake. Like, one thing that I really didn't like about the Benefit They're Real mascara is that it made my lashes look like a little bit like they were fake lashes, and I don't wear fake lashes, I don't do fake lashes, just a personal preference. I just don't get on with them. I just think they look really weird on me. So if I find a mascara that makes me look like I've got fake lashes, then it's a big no-no for me, and that was my issue with the Benefit They're Real. However, this just makes your lashes longer and more voluminous, really natural looking way. And I just really like this. It's so long lasting as well. I'm not the biggest fan of the brush, and if I'm honest, it confuses me because it's like got some brushes on one end and different ones on the other, and I don't know, it's a bit confusing, but you just kind of work with it. But I really, really like that. Another product that's been having a bit of a moment lately, and it is the Rimmel Exaggerate Lip Liner, or to use its full name, Rimmel Exaggerate Full Colour Lip Liner, or Contour des Lèvres Couleur Intense. Amazing French accent, obviously. This is in particular in the colour Eastern Snob, which is the one that's been having a massive moment. Lots of people have been saying it's a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. I've never used the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk before, so I can't give you an opinion on that. What I can tell you is I just love these lip liners. I have another colour as well, which is Obsessed, which is just a darker berry colour, but I really, really like that as well, and I've worn that in a couple of videos. But this is such a really nice everyday colour. I like to put my Nuxe Rift Mel Balm on first, then outline and fill my lips with this, and I just think it's just a really nice everyday natural colour. Really comfortable to wear. Like I said, they're not drying, they're really easy to apply, and this is just a very pretty colour that I really like. Also from Rimmel is this, which is one of their Lasting Finish Colour Rush Long Lasting Colour Balm. Again, really, really long name. And this one, the one that I have now, is in the colour Viva Violet, which is what I'm wearing on my lips today. I want to pick up so many more of these. I didn't pick them up when they first came out because I was so bored by the whole drugstore colour balm crayon phase. By that point, I just really didn't want to know. But I picked it up recently because I was intrigued by the colour. Really, really love the colour, and I think it's perfect for spring. But I also really love the product. It's so comfortable to wear. It doesn't feel like you're wearing anything, which I love, but it's still quite moisturising. It's not drying. It goes on so easily. The pigmentation is amazing, and it's very even as well. And I found with a lot of these colour balms you have to like really go for it to get an even coverage. But I really, really like these. They're just so smooth and buttery, and I just love the formula of this, and I love how long it lasts, a long time as well, which I was quite surprised about. But I really, really like these. That is everything, I think, for my favourites for April. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you have any suggestions for other colours or other variations of the products I have here today, and I would love to know them. Yes, we would, wouldn't we? You've been told by George. You all have an amazing week. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you have. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you very soon for my next video, which cool, I will see you all again soon. Bye. Fred, no! Why do I film with cats in the room? You think I'd learn my lesson by now? Apparently not. Fred! No! No. I will chuck you out if you carry on. Tickled! Literally cannot remember. Never use Charlotte Tilbury pillow. So, yeah. Meow! Fred, George!